Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a clean with me, the laundry room edition. This room is an absolute mess and we're preparing for a move out / inspection, and I'm also going to be selling this washer and dryer pretty soon. So we're going to be deep cleaning this entire room. If you guys are excited for this video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video.
So this is our laundry room. As you can see, it's kind of become very cluttered and become a catch-all for all of our miscellaneous things. Even with some of our added storage solutions like these shelves, I've begun to run out of some storage space. So we're gonna go in, declutter, get rid of some things, and just overall clean. So the first thing I did was start tackling these shelves. In these crates I have various dog items, kind of our travel kits for the dogs, extra leashes, things like that. So I just pulled down these crates and started taking out the things we didn't need. I had some extra dog collars I had saved in case we got a new puppy, things like that, things that could be donated. I just kind of threw it in a bag and put to the side. I also went and got a trash bag because I knew I was going to be throwing a lot of things away. I wiped down I call it our doggy diaper bag, the bag I take wherever we take the dogs. As you can see, they got very excited when I grabbed it because they think we're going on a trip. It was just full of mulch, so I took it outside to dump out the mulch. After organizing that box, I just kind of set it to the side and moved on to the next one. We had their dog pajamas left over from Christmas and some various other training tools. So I just went through, decided what to donate, and reorganized those boxes. I actually had another black bin in my master closet, so I went and grabbed that so I would have a matching box instead. I then moved on to the rest of the shelves, just pulling everything down, getting rid of things I didn't need. And if you didn't know, living in the desert, you accumulate a lot of dirt as well as regular dust. So this is what that shelf looked like after I had moved everything off the shelf. It was absolutely disgusting. So I actually started off using my disinfectant cleaner to wipe off this shelf, but I realized as I was going on that I was going to be using a lot of this disinfectant, so I switched over to another spray bottle that I had actually made. It's just dish soap and water, and it did actually a really good job. So I started wiping down the shelf and the wall here. About halfway through the shelf, I realized that getting the dirt wet was actually making it harder to clean, so I went back, wiped off all the dry dirt and dust first, and then went back and scrubbed the rest of the shelf with our soap and water. Sorry about the lighting in this shot. It was a cloudy day today and the sun kept moving, so the sun keeps shifting in my camera view. After I had cleaned off the shelf, I dusted off everything I was going to put back on the shelf before rearranging it all. I decided to put my cleaning items and laundry items over on my left with my laundry soap, my bleach, and my dryer sheets. I then went back and re-added the dog bins. I have the 2 matching bins now, as well as the extra blue. This storage container is full of bandanas I like to put on my dogs. They always have a festive bandana on for every season, every holiday. So I just put that back up and put it with their Christmas pajamas. After everything was clean and tidy, here's the final result of the shelf. Moving on to the next section of the laundry room, I decided to tackle this corner where we hang our dog leashes, and we also store our dog food here. So I just got everything that was on the floor out of the way and swept up some of the extra dog kibbles that were on the floor and dog hair, just to get them out of the way. I knew I'd be sweeping again later, so I didn't focus on that too hard. Picked up my rug, set that aside to wash and hang, and started going through all of the leashes and training things that we had hanging on these hooks. As you can see, our dogs got excited again just by me touching the leashes, so I had to get them out of the laundry. I just wiped down that dust again using the soapy water bottle that we had earlier. And I went back over to the side and just reorganized those leashes and training tools and put them away in the bins that we had earlier on the shelf. Next, onto the closet, I pulled everything out from the floor, my steam mop, the vacuum, and some other things that we had stored there, including the dog food, and just set them aside. We had removed the door from this laundry room to give us some extra space. That's why the door frame looks a little funny. So when we move out, we'll have to reattach that. And this is what the shelves currently looked like in the laundry room. Just some extra stockpiling from buying in bulk, light bulbs, and various cleaning supplies. So I just went ahead, took everything off one shelf at a time, dusted all the dirt off the shelf, and reorganized it. I ended up putting our sandwich bags and gallon bags on the top, my sunscreen supply and light bulbs on the second shelf, and then my dusting and mopping supplies on the bottom, as well as some microfiber cloths and some other miscellaneous items. I also put away some batteries on the wall behind me into our organizer. I did have some extra pieces to our Roomba also stored in here, so I relabeled those boxes and just consolidated them all into a leftover Chewy box from our dog food. I then went over to the shelf next to the closet and just grabbed some more of those bulk cleaning items and put them on the shelf with my sandwich bags and Ziploc bags. So I grabbed the cleaning wipes and paper towels and also put those up there. And this is the closet after I had reorganized it. While the floor was cleared out and I had gotten everything out of that closet, I just went ahead and cleaned up those baseboards, again with that soap and water, getting all the dirt and dog hair off of it. If you have not cleaned your baseboards ever before, I recommend you do so. It just makes your room look that much cleaner. I also hit some tough, hard stains that were down on that tile floor and just hit it with the mop real quick before I put everything back in that closet. Moving back over to the shelf, I just again took everything off, reorganized some things in the storage tote. This is all of our masks from COVID-19 in case we get another surge. Put some various odds and ends away, like vacuum tools and things like that, and just dusted off all the dirt. The second shelf above me I just left alone since I can't reach it, but that's where we store our suitcases, and there wasn't much I was going to do with that space, so I moved on to below this shelf which is my dog's crate. It's where he sleeps, and it's kind of his safe space. It's where he goes. So naturally there is a lot of dirt and dog hair here. So I just pulled it out and started getting all of that dirt and dog hair out. I then took the vacuum along the baseboard, just getting as much of the dirt and dog hair out of here as I could, and I ended up going back over this with the broom, just getting anything I had missed. I then took the mop and started to scrub pretty hard at some of these marks that were on the floor. Just the cage had made some marks in the dirt, but they actually came off pretty well. I just hit it with that mop before moving the crate back in place. Going back over to the other corner of the laundry room, I just again hit that baseboard with that soap and water to finish up this corner before moving on to the second half of the laundry room. Moving on to the second dog crate, I just did the same thing, clearing everything off, putting some things away in the garage. I actually had a clip that had fallen off the crate that I reattached. Dusted it off, and then I moved it. Again, you have all this dog hair, so I did the same thing again, hitting it with the vacuum and the broom, followed by the mop. The dog bed in this crate had memory foam pieces falling out of it, so my vacuum kept getting a little clogged. That's what you see going on here. I also cleaned the side of the washing machine since it had some stains from the dog, since I was going to be selling these later. After I had finished that side of the laundry room, I cleaned those baseboards on that side, but I took that off camera for you guys because it's a little boring. But I came over here to this windowsill, which was absolutely filthy because my dog likes to put his feet up here and watch out the window. So again, I just took that soapy water as well as with a toothbrush with my paper towel and just scrubbed out that dirt. Some of these spots were a little harder to get out than others, so I ended up using an old dish brush as well to start scrubbing these spots out. Those little brown spots on the edge are actually just wear and tear from my dog getting up and down. So later my husband and I are going to take some wood filler, some putty, and some paint, and we'll fill that back in. I also decided to close the window for the night and take some window cleaner and just wipe off all the nose prints and drool from my dog. Once I had wiped the window, I closed the blinds, hit them with the duster, and here is the finished result. The last job to tackle was cleaning up this washer dryer. As you can tell, just over time, all that dust has gotten settled on there and stuck in the laundry soap over time, as well as plenty of dog hair. Just everything got very sticky and it just needed a good deep clean. And since I was going to be selling these, all the more reason to clean it. The light bulb in the dryer also went out, so I needed to replace it. So I just went back in again with the soap and water mix and just started wiping everything down, all the buttons, nozzles, getting all that soap and grime off. Ta-da! It looks like brand new. I did the same thing on the top of the dryer as well, just wiping those buttons down and went back to the washer. Cleaning the inside of the washer again with that soap and water, just getting out all of the dirt, the grime, and leftover laundry soap. While I was cleaning the washer dryer, I decided I was never going to leave the lid open again when I was not using the dryer, because that is probably why these got so dirty. As you can see, the line of dust and dirt while I was cleaning it. So I'm going to forever keep this lid closed on my washer dryer now. And to get the dirt and hair out of the bleach trap, I just decided to pour in some hot water and wipe it out with paper towel. And there you go. That is what our washer dryer looked like, all spick and span, ready to go, shiny and clean. To clean the inside drum, I just ran the washing machine on drain and spin a few times. I also used some washing machine cleaner that I got from the store. For our final reveal, it looks 10 times better. It looks like we just moved in and put everything away. Once again, everything is less cluttered, everything has a home now, and it just feels so much better having all that dirt and dust out of there. But guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!